Right, we're going to look at setting units, drawing limits, and saving template files. So if you open AutoCAD, you'll get this start from scratch. Say OK. Well, it's metric, so say OK. You're now in a drawing area called model space, and that is down there. You can see where it says model. So this is model space. The drawing area, we'll just check on the size of it first before we start. I don't want you to do this. It's 0, 0, and that means the bottom left hand corner is 0, 0. Return. And the top right hand corner is 420 by 297. So that is A3. So we don't want that. So what you do is go to Format, and we'll sort the units out first, make sure we get it right. So Format, down to Units, and the decimal, the millimeters, but at the 4 decimal places. Now you never use millimeters at 4 decimal places, it's always 2 as a standard. So decimals to 2 decimal places, millimeters. Don't worry about the degrees, they're set to hold degrees, that's fine for the moment. OK, so we've now set our drawing units. So we'll now look at drawing limits. This changes the size of the paper. So at the moment it's 0, 0 at the bottom left, which would be there. That's what they're offering us. Anything in a square bracket like that, they're offering us. And if we want to accept it, we just press return or enter, and it's accepted that 0, 0 as the bottom left. It's now telling us the top right is 420 by 297. Now that is A3 and we want A4, so we just leave that there, and I'll just take the cursor away, but as soon as you type on the keyboard it appears down here automatically. You don't have to place it there, it appears there automatically. So what we're going to type in is 297, comma 210, and that will give us A4. So press return, and just to check it, and you always do this, you always use that zoom all, that centralizes the paper. So that was sitting there, and it's 310 by 210, which is as near as you can get. You can't get it exactly right. And the bottom area will be, it should be in the middle of that cross, but if I zoom the window out a wee bit, there you find that that is 0, 0 there. I can't get the cursor right on it. That's 0, 0, and up here somewhere will be the 297. So that's the drawing limits, and it's now A4 this. So what we do now is we save this, go for File, Save As, I'm going to call it my A4 template. I put in dollars there. A4 template. But we're not going to save it as a drawing, we're going to save it as a drawing template file. So save that, click on that, and it goes in there. It's now a drawing template file. and my A4 template and save it. I'll put it in CAD 210. Save. I'm not going to worry about the description, and that will now be saved. I'm going to erase this one and delete it. That's gone. I'm now going to open, hopefully, 210, my A4 template, DWT, open that, and just to check its dimensions, go for Format, Drawing Limits. It's still 2 decimal places, bottom left, so I'll accept that as being correct. Return 297 by 210, that's this top corner, that means it's definitely A3, but we can't use the template for drawing on because you would lose a template status. So what you do is you File, Save, well, let's draw something first. So we'll go for, I've lost my toolbars, so we'll go for View, Toolbars. This is what we did in the last session. Modify, Object Snaps. We've got Zoom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's it, right? So close that. So we'll save this. No, we'll do a little bit of drawing first, sorry. So we select a line. I'll just show you a few little things about lines. We know we've selected something because the cursor is just a cross, and if you look at the bottom, it's a line, specify first point. Now, to draw a line, if we zoom all first, always do zoom all when you start a drawing first, that centralizes the paper. Left click there. Now go along here, and we want to do a rectangle. Now it's extremely difficult to get that line to be a straight line, even if you think you have got it. There's always little kinks in it. Now that looks oh, it's just moved a wee bit. That looks perfect, but when you click your mouse, it'll have moved a little bit. So if you want a horizontal or vertical line, what you do is switch on ortho for orthographic, and it will only be horizontal or vertical.